Okay. All right, so thanks so much for showing me around your basement. It's really great to see your space. Before we get back into looking at our process a little bit more, what I want to run you through first is a little bit about myself, what brought me here to Finished Basement Company. Originally, I'm from California, went to school at the University of Nevada in Reno. I got my interior design degree there. While I was in school, While I was in school, I worked at the Home Depot and really found my footing in home remodels and really fell in love with residential design in general and working with you as a homeowner. I'm a self-proclaimed cabinet nerd and plumbing nerd. I love everything about it. What I found myself missing though was the design portion of things, the architecture. So I did more of kitchen and bath for the last 5 years in Colorado, which is what brought me out here, was my job. And just more remodels, found myself missing that portion of the architecture. So that's when I started looking for a Finished Basement Company. And it's just been a really great fit because if you look at their design motto and what mine is, they're really well aligned. I love making sure that this design is working for you as the homeowner and is going to be a lasting design, and it's about the process. It's not about that finished photo, it's about the steps that takes us there. It's making sure that everything is enjoyable. This should be a fun process. A lot of HGTV gives you the horror stories, and it should be fun. So that's what this is about, and that's why I've been really excited to be working with Finished Basement Company. They've been in business for the last 20 years, and what's made them really successful and what we're always fine-tuning is the process that we have talked a little bit about already. But all these steps help us create the design that's best for you. And again, going back to the process, it's making sure that we are staying on time, staying on budget, and that's what makes this really work. So again, today we're at the ideas meeting. I really just want to get to know you so I can make this space really happen. I'll go down and measure once we're through with this, and we'll also set some dates here. What I'm measuring for is going to look something like this here. This is the as-built. So this obviously is not your space, but what we're looking at are your bones. Everything that is making up your space is going to be put in here. You can see we've got the walls, the windows, 2 posts here, stairs tucked up against the wall, plumbing roughs in the corner. We've got a water main in the back. All these dashed lines are water lines, HVAC, anything hanging underneath your joist. So I'm making sure to get that all in here. This is kind of the heart and soul of what makes the rest of your project successful. So I'll spend a good amount of time down there creating all of this. Okay. So that's today. Once we get through all that, I'll have you back in the showroom and we're going to go through the ideas meeting. Part of what makes Finished Basement Company so fun is that all of us designers, we're going to be sketching on your as-built. And that's really going to help us because it's not just me, it's all of us as a team. We are all putting our brains together to give you the best possible design. I know you've got great ideas already, but let's see what else we can do. So that we'll get you 2 plans. First one's probably going to be similar to what you're looking for. Second one's going to be something different. Let me show you what that looks like. So on this particular plan, here's your stairs again. This homeowner really had a fun style. They loved kind of that rustic look, so they wanted a fun bar with a wine barrel underneath the sink. And barn doors were a feature that we incorporated, and just making this a fun space where they could have a bedroom that was going to function as an office, a shuffleboard table, a bar, and a family room, getting that nice TV space. So that's what we really wanted to incorporate here. And how we did that was paying attention to the architecture. You can see this is one big, nice open space, but we've dropped some beams down to really delineate the two. We've got soffits, obviously, and we're just making sure that the way we're incorporating that is in a purposeful way. Also, you can see the post. We've got the cutouts on that so that it doesn't look like we just wrapped it. It's got a cutout. I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. The bedroom here gets the barn doors. You do have to go through the bedroom to get to the bathroom. Closet here with access to that water main. And then just use the rest of this space for storage. So let me pull that up for you. As you walk down, this is the visual you're gonna get. Ooh, ah. So the cutout here. Again, these beams in the ceiling. This option, we did the carpet throughout with the LVT flooring here in the bar. Bar's tucked up against that wall, the stairwell there. Some fun pendants, focal point on the bar, or on the barn doors, and shuffleboard. So all those items were incorporated here. Again, this is kind of what the homeowner was thinking. So let me pull you through to option number 2. Same bones, beams here, or posts here. We've got the bar, the family room, and the bedroom, all just oriented in a different way. Fun architectural detail on the ceiling. In this plan, what I really like is that there's a clear delineation between the public and private spaces. Family room and the bar area here, and then the bedroom, office tucked back, with straight access to the bathroom so that you don't have to go through that private space to get there. So, let me show you what these details look like. Cutouts, matching that, mirroring that, making sure that it feels good and it's an extension of the house. And you can see that ceiling detail here. Bar's now front and center. This is really what they were looking for. The TV room over here, shuffleboard back in the corner. It's all the parts and pieces are here. It's just in a different way that is really fun. Mm-hmm. So, main goal here at the ideas meeting is to get your feedback, to get your input. Let's come up with a really great plan that you love. We're going to be honing in a little bit more on your budget as we go. We'll get a big picture at the design consultation today. We'll be able to narrow that in a little bit more on the ideas meeting and keep moving closer. We'll just have good conversations around that at all times. Keep checking in. So now that we've got a really great plan that you love, I'm going to pass that off to the project manager. He's my teammate. Depending on the area that you live, for you, you're in Longmont, so we're going to send Olivier out, and he will be meeting with you. Pick his brain. It's really fun. He's going to have this plan. Actually, he's going to have this plan here with a couple more details like the soffit plan, the electrical, so he can check those things out. But he's looking for all the details, like making sure that these posts are actually where I say they are and that they will get captured in these columns that we're building. Same with the soffit plan, making sure that everything's aligning and that we can actually move the plumbing where I think it can move to. So second set of eyes, pick his brain. It's really fun. He's going to be on your job site daily, so he's your guy. So construction review, and then we'll have you back in the showroom for a final plan review. And that's going to look like this. I'm going to take his feedback. If we need to add an ejection pit for the plumbing, anything like that, we're going to make sure to get that in these notes. All these notes here are what's really going to make the construction run smooth. It's also going to be the main driving factors on your budget. So this here is how we're so successful. We get all the details in. You and I, we're going to read through all of it. So it's going to take about 2 hours, roundabout. And if you wanted a ceiling fan in your bedroom and you don't see it on these notes, let's have that conversation. Let's make sure that it gets on the plan. And that's how we're going to be successful. So we'll go through each of these here. And, like this one says, we're extending the plumbing 0 to 10 feet in the bath and extending plumbing 10 to 20 feet for the bar. All those notes are in here, so we'll go through them. With that, I am going to have the menu ready for you. We're very transparent in our numbers, so you've got your framing costs, your drywall costs, HVAC. We're very detailed. You'll see everything that's going into this. Then we've got your menu and new breakouts. And so if you wanted to go from carpet to an LVT flooring throughout, you'll see that it adds X amount of dollars. Or if you wanted to change the finish on your faucet, you can subtract X amount of dollars. So all that's going to be here, really putting you in control of where your final number is landing at. Now that everything's good and you're happy with it, we do the $2,500 deposit and we get you a start date selected. This guy here is your start date receipt. You can see all your payment schedules. You've got your start date, completion date, everything's guaranteed because we've done all this detail work up front. So that's the bulk of our process. Get your calendars out and let's set some dates.
All right.